guests have joined, so I'm gonna use this my phone, I guess. So okay, I can only do it from my phone, I think. So I guess we're live now. We'll just do it from my phone. Forgive me, guys. I don't know what happened earlier, and the quality just significantly plummeted, and there's honestly nothing else I could do than to use my phone to start it up all over again. Because I don't know, yep, it just showed that we are live, and at least this one came with the topic. It says cosmic cargoes, yes, from wombs to the highways of the world. Like it is a very beautiful, beautiful topic. I didn't come up with it myself, I must say. Yes, but I came up with the idea myself. So yes, so welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing it in this like phone format since everybody's usually on their phone anyways. We'll use this format to like until we can process a better laptop or get a better laptop that works. This something is wrong with my system right now, and it's not letting me use that which I could do before to process to give you guys what I want. I love giving you guys. All right. So I used to have like a good angle. Okay, maybe if I place it back up here. Okay, that's not bad, right? Not a bad angle, right? So yes, good. You guys can still see the pictures behind me. Quality is not too bad. Lighting is okay. Perhaps if I bring this one down a bit, like so. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I'll see it. Okay, maybe if I turn this one, it's a bit like so. There we go. We have good angles, good quality pictures. So yes. So welcome one and all to those who are joining us. It's your boy, Prince Dr. Chukwemeka Edward Attah-Edeh. And Yawuna Waroha, one of our people. Your friends, my friends, they call me Eddy4ShoT's. And it's a pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. I would love for you guys to check the comment section. You see the link to join this live. If you guys want to join me, just click on that link and send me your information. I'll accept it over here and say, okay, you guys can hop on the show. Come talk to me. Come say hello. Come say hi. I'll be looking forward to hearing from each and every one of you today. If there's anything you guys have with your thoughts, please bring it here. Let's talk. I also want to share this link to my valued friend. She's a doctor in Nigeria. She's based in Nigeria. Dr. Ijadola, it's still up there. Deborah, I believe she's Deborah Ijadola is going to be joining us today. Also, Mr. Dubem is going to be joining us today as well. Hopefully, we'll have a few other people that will join us on the link. And if you guys are here right now and you want to join me, please click on that link down there. Just see in the chat, go to the chat, you'll see a link there. Click on it. Come join me. Let's talk about this. Talk about cosmic cargoes. Yes, from rooms to the world. Yeah, and I believe like you guys, there's a tagline. Let me see if I can copy that tagline. Actually, give me 1 minute. I'll put you guys over here for a sec. Okay, let me see. Okay, I put it on my Instagram. Oh, okay. Guys, give me 1 minute. Hi, you beautiful, and I love your videos, and you're beautiful. Never give up. Thank you, Christy Hope. I appreciate you for that. That is awesome of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Yes, you guys, I would love to talk about cosmic cargoes today. I would love to talk about what it is that exists within us, the natural 3D factory of the body. Yes, I think I'm qualified enough to talk about it as an internal medicine specialist. I'm graduate of Ternopil National Medical, okay, it's national now, Ternopil National Medical University in Ukraine. I graduated and I moved over here since 2015. And I've not practiced exactly my internal medicine specialty, but I've been within the surgery field, I've been within the internal medicine field, and also within the neuro field while here in America. So great to hear from each and every one of you. If you have comments, please write it down there. I'll be reading it out live. Hopefully, no, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully, you guys will join in along and come ask me questions, come talk to me, come say hello, come say hi, and I'll be like accessing it through my laptop here, making sure the you guys can hear me and see me clearly. So far, it says we've had currently about 13 viewers joined us, which is very great. So thank you, each and every one of us. For those people that are still watching us live, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for being here. So now, while we wait for our guests to join us, as I told you guys, the link is right there in the comment sections. So if you guys go to the comment section, you will see the link. I want you guys to go ahead and click on it and say hello, say hi. Let me see if I can pull this over here, and then I will open up So this one didn't have an audio, did it? Yeah, there was no audio to it. So that makes sense why it had to go. So now let's check out this new YouTube. Yep. Thank you, YouTube. All right, we're opening up YouTube. All right, let me go to my YouTube page live. And then if I do that, then if it's working clearly, then I'll be able to send it from here to the screen behind me. All right, bear with me just a second. All right, it says that we are live right here. Perfect, perfect. Behind me. All right, bear with me just a second. Yes, it is live. You guys can hear me. The quality is good. All right, great. Oh, super. I like it. I like it already. It looks great. I love the way it sings, sounds. It sounds great. The audio is good. For those on this thing on your laptop, you'll be able to see the chat to your right. So that looks good. So for now, let me see how I can send it to the screen behind me. So if you guys bear with me 1 second, I think I should be able to go on YouTube on my phone. Oh no, my phone is being used right here. So I can't share. Oh no. Okay, I'll just copy this link for now. And I'll paste this link in the chat. So if you guys want to watch the live, that is the live link. You can share to your friends for them to just watch. If you want them to see, like, to come and comment with me live, I want you to click on the first link. That first link will bring you over here and say, "We talk in person. Let's talk about cosmic cargoes." I'm waiting for my guests. Come on, guys. Hop on the show. One of my guests said they're arriving by 1. So we have 10 minutes till they arrive. So I will entertain you guys for 10 minutes until they start hopping aboard. All right. So let's see. We have this one going on live. We are live now. Edit is good. Okay. We're getting a good concurrent viewers. We have about 5 people live with us now. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Say hi in the comment section. I would love to say hello to each and every one of you. Okay. Let me not even hide any. Let me not hide any chat. Let you guys go ahead and comment what you want to comment. But I will not be reading everything live because people don't see these things apparently. So let me see if I can make sure I'm commenting on the page. All right. So that is the live chat. Excellent. Okay. Okay, everything looks good so far. It looks okay. I like what I'm saying. Okay. If not because of my phone is over, but hold on. What if, can I share this? No, from laptop, you probably cannot do that. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. So I'm stumped now on this because my other laptop is out of commission. It's not really working at this point. I would have loved to show you guys what's going on over there. Hold on, let me see if I can. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. But guys, so far, let's see what we can do with what we have and carry on with it. Okay. So cosmic cargoes. What are cosmic cargoes? Cosmic cargoes. Let's check according to what the live zeitgeist is saying. We want to be as current as possible. That's cosmic cargo. All right. So searching. So I use Microsoft Bing and it's taking a while to search. So the Cosmic Cargo is a beginner level model rocket. Oh, so it's a beginner level model rocket. So people might know it as a beginner level model rocket. But that's not what we're looking for, right? We're looking for what Cosmic Cargo means. Yeah? Cosmic. uh, It's just searching the same thing. So this is not a good thing to use to search if you're looking for information, apparently. All right, so let's use Google. We need a very diverse information background. Okay, so now we're going to search for cosmic cargoes. All right. Okay, okay. It's not showing. It's like just showing me searching. All right, let's use the AI. Okay, so it's forced me to use the AI to search, right? Hey, some Stingray on 2911 underscore Minecraft. I say hi. He said, "Yo, how you doing?" Um, so he says you have multiple entities associated with the phrase cosmic cargo. Depending on the context, it could refer to a model rocket kit, a logistic company, or a cargo destined for space. So I believe I'm a cargo destined for space one day. One day, eventually, like if I don't get that with my, body cellular matrix right now, perhaps one day when I'm finally dissolved and I've evaporated into my hydrogen molecules, I can finally float up to the atmosphere and then out into space. Yes, because that's probably what everybody ends up doing eventually. You've heard Carl Sagan say that we are star stuff. What does he mean by that? Um, if you look at a star, so let's find a star. I wish I could connect back with my laptop and do it from my laptop to live stream like this and give you guys a proper immersive connection. Because I can't do that right now, I'll have to use my phone and like change the orientation or somewhat. So if you guys bear with me, let me see if I can get a stand. Maybe this might work. All right, and I'm gonna flip my camera. Alrighty. Okay. So I'll flip my camera so you guys can see my screen right now. Okay. So perfect. What I want to do is to show you guys what cosmic cargo is. This is what I was searching for earlier, right? This is what it popped up as cosmic cargo for me. He said it's a model rocket kit. It's also a logistic company. It's a cargo destined for space. I want to tell you what a star looks like. That's what we're talking about just now, right? So let's see. Let's see a star. All right. Star. Star. Okay. A star is a heavenly body. So let's see what an image of a star looks like. All right. So I think I can use James Webb's telescope to show us the image of a star. Okay. This is a good one to see. There we go. So this is actually a galaxy. No, this is not what I want. I want to see a single star. Okay, here we go. So I think this was one of the first images that James Webb telescope populated to its finding, right? This is what a star looks like. Now, if you were to analyze the spectrum coming out from these star lights, right? If you take it and you smear it on the graph and you do a photoscope or something like this and you find out what the star is made of, you find individual. Let's see, what are stars made of? Let's ask that question. So, the evolution of a star. Can you guys see this? I don't know if you guys can see every part of it, but I'll move the camera around slowly so I'll pan it around so you guys can see. All right. So a star gets born in a nebula. Yes, there's a nebula of dust and gas, and it's like accumulated for over billions of years, and then it starts to like coalesce due to gravity. Maybe something perturbed it, maybe a gravitational wave, or maybe a supernova from somewhere blasted the dust to start merging together. Right. As they come together, right, they start to condense, and that condensation they start to spin. As that spin, they induce angular momentum to the star, and the star starts to be created, right? So it can go from a small star, is when it is born finally after first ignition, and then it goes through its stage. Yes, maybe after 10 billion years, it says here, the small star will run out of hydrogen, and the and then starts fusing helium. So let's look at the periodic table, right, real quick, because this is very important for those who don't know like what happens inside a star. So let's see periodic table. All right. So let's see a fine one. It's a good one right here. Okay. So this is like a periodic table on this. You guys can search for it as well and see what a periodic table is. So because we're trying to explain what a cosmic cargo is, like what you are made of. We have to find out what we are made of first. We have to find out what the star is made of, and then we'll find out what human beings are made of when my guest comes here. So we're still starting out in space. We're going to come down to human being side later in the podcast. Okay. So bear with me, guys. I know this is the part that gets real technical. Everybody's like, oh my God, a periodic table. Oh my God, chemistry. Oh my God, what is it going? Everybody's running away. Do not run away. Actually, stay for this one because you're going to learn so much. When you finish this episode, I promise you, you will feel like you've passed like university. I promise you. So just pay attention, listen, and be entertained. If you guys have questions to ask me, please write in the comment section. I'll see it, and I'll be glad to respond to each and every one of them. And if there's anything that you guys like, please let me know. I'll change it as I'm going. All right. So carrying along. So if you guys look at the very top of the periodic table, right, at the top left, you have hydrogen. H is identifies as letter H, right? Hydrogen. Then number 2 is helium at the top right. Number 3 is lithium. Number 4 is beryllium. Number 5 is boron. Number 6 is carbon. Number 7 is nitrogen. Number 8 is oxygen. Number 9 is fluorine. Number 10 is neon. There's a song I used to have when I was small back in the day, where I used to memorize the periodic table. I think it went hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, oxygen. Sorry, what was the next one? Boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, silicon, magnesium, aluminium. What's for? I've forgotten that. Like, that's how it went. But anyways, you guys get the point, right? There was a song that I used to remember at least the first 10 to 15 um, elements in the periodic table, and those elements they build on top of each other, right? So the molecules are hydrogen having 1 proton, and then helium having 2, and so on. So 3 is that's the atomic mass, right? And you can see the atomic mass is written at the bottom of each of them. Oh, this is another type of one. I really like this one. I wish I could see. Oh, there we go. So you can see the mass of them written. Those numbers that are at the bottom are the atomic masses. Their names you can see in the middle, and then their symbols or their nomenclature, what they use to identify them, are their those 2-letter big black ones, right? So the location on the periodic table matters, and also in this one, it kind of color grades them. So you see the ones that are like of similar qualities, like more metal or more alkali, things like that, more gaseous and things. So I know for sure that these guys over here are the noble gases. They don't interact with anything, and these ones over here they interact with many things. So these guys are the lanthanum parts, and they are the ones that you find in nuclear reactors, and then these ones occur in the middle of a star all the way till when it gets to. Can somebody tell me where the star gets to and it stops doing what it does? It's Fe. So let's look for Fe. Fe is right here in the middle of the periodic table. Ion. Once so the star is born, it's processing hydrogen, then it gets larger, and then after a while, it burns through hydrogen and it starts to fuse hydrogen into helium, and then it does that, and it continues to do that throughout his lifestyle, right? What happens as it starts to get older and bigger? Let's go back to this other picture. Yes, it grows into this red giant phase, and that's when it starts to fuse the other elements, right? Starts to fuse the elements higher up the table, like boron, carbon, neon, oxygen, fluorine, neon, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium, scandinavium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese. If it gets to iron, it stops being an exothermic reaction and start being an endothermic one. And ion steals energy from the star. And what happens is that the star starts to implode on itself because the outward push of the nuclear forces cannot sustain the gravity of the star, and the surface of the star starts to fall in on itself. And then you have something like this. Either it implodes either it sheds off its outer layers, and then all that is left is a white dwarf, or it grows so large that it starts to implode, and when it implodes, it makes a supernova because the outside surface of the star bounces off the core and explodes as a supernova, and then it can also transform into a black hole or other forms of stars like magnetars and pulsars and the rest. Okay. Okay, so now we know what stars are made of and how they live and how they die. All right. Now let's try that for human body. Yes. So you guys, we've done the extreme one for out there because we're trying to see how we can get a cosmic cargo from Earth to space. Right. All right. So now we know what a star is. That's like probably the most violent thing that we experience close to us, relatively speaking. If we don't have any other thing that is that close. And why I say it is the one that we experience close to us, I'll give you an example. Some will be like, oh no, I never experienced a star in my life. I never know. I'm like, okay, step outside in the morning within the hours of, I don't know where you are in the world, depending on where you are in the world, because you can be located somewhere that is further away from the equator. That way, the sun is further down the horizon, and then that way you can only see the sun, 6 months of the year. That's people in the north and south pole, and it's opposite for the rest of them. And those of as per the other people, in between the hours of usually 7 a.m. till about 5, or some people. Okay, of course, if you're in the northern hemisphere, it goes all the way to 10 p.m. Of course, but in the average world, for those who are living, you have a part that the sun affects, and the sun is a star. So you are affected by the star. When you step out in the sun in the morning, you are feeling a star. That is the effect of a star. Okay? You can also measure it. You can see the heat radiance. You can see, depending on which part of the world you are. If you are closer to the equator, it's more hotter. Why? Because you are directly under the sun and everything the energy is being beamed straight down at every angle. But if you are further away from the sun, it's coming at you at an angle. So there will be some shadow casting some coolness on this side. Just basic physics. I know that this is the part that scares people out of the mood. But come on, pay attention. This is the part for you to pay attention. You will enjoy this part very well. Okay? So here we go. We now know what a star does, or how it lives and is born and it goes through its processes. Now let's find out how a human being is born. This is the part I would love to invite my guests to come in and talk about it, because how are human beings born? Do you guys know? Do you know how a human being is brought to this world? Do you know how a human being is said to exist or to come about? Do you guys know these questions? These are the questions I want to ask my audience. I want them to come up and say to me, hey, I know this, Professor Eddy. Come tell me about this. I know for sure that you know some things that I don't know, and I know some things that you don't know. So come on the show. Come tell me things that you think I don't know and things that I think you know. Come over here and let's talk about it on the Fly Don't Know Well podcast. I don't know if I introduce myself. My name is the humble Prince Dr. Chukwuemeka Edward Attah-Edeh. Anyawuna Waro Hankempo of Apugo. Your friends, my friends, they call me Eddy for short. And it's a pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. We were just talking about cosmic cargoes. Cosmic cargoes is the topic of the day, and there was a way that I expressed it earlier. I don't know how I can bring it up here. I wish my guests can come on live with me and see what I'm telling them. If you guys, maybe I might take a short break and I will be back. Let's do this again in about 25 minutes. Does that sound good to you guys? That time, all my guests will be here. We'll be able to have a good interactive short session. We'll have some shows. Let me go drink some water. I'll be back for you guys. And we're going to have this show. So, guys, remember to tag it Eddy4ShoT, EDDY, number 4, SHOT. It's been your boy with the most and the best, Prince Dr. Chukwuemeka Edward Attah, the Anyamuna Warohan, one of our people. Thank you all so much for the likes and every subscription. I really appreciate it. Bye for now.